Welcome to Six Figs. I'm Kyle. In today's video, we're going to be talking about everything cryptoverse related, everything internet computer, from the ecosystem news to the charts. And we're going to be talking about a new group that I have started called the FOMO Factory. It costs 1 ICP and that'll get you through the door for life. So check that out. We'll talk about Bob Kong, EXE Ghost, ICP, and of course Trump token here. But hit me up on X at Real6Fig as well. By now, you've heard of Trump token, which is a meme coin that Donald Trump launched a few days before his presidency. Now, whether or not you like him or you like this meme coin, I feel like this was done to really kind of stab Gary Gensler in the back as he was walking out the door. This says, hey, we are pro crypto now. I've just launched a meme coin. Donald Trump is one of the best self-promoters in the entire world. With that said, this dude is going to gigapump the markets, even with the shoddy performance the markets have given us over the last few days. This is going to cause ripples. The entire world is focused and fixated on this man. So watch out. Gary Gensler, I hope the door hits you very hard in the ass on the way out. But this will be some of the material that we'll be seeing in the FOMO Factory, folks. It looks like Trump token just absolutely gigapumped, at least 675% from the trading view charts. And you can see that price action is in a falling wedge. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not this prints or if this falls out. Now, obviously, this is a 15-minute chart, brand new meme coin. A lot can happen. I'm sitting this one out trading it. I've been trading it, but right now it's just been going down and there's just too much volatility even for me to continue trading it. Dominic Williams, folks, was in Davos really doing a great job informing the media of what it is that they have going. And Dominic was able to go ahead and demo Caffeine AI. And if you're not familiar with Caffeine AI, hopefully this is the next best, hottest thing under the sun. It's an AI application that Definity has built on chain. Now, this thing will turn every single person in the world into a developer if they want. All they need to do is tell this application what type of website or what it is that they want to create. This thing will write the code and deploy the code online. So with that said, Dominic Williams was out there rubbing elbows with some of the best and brightest in the tech space. Will they give us Caffeine AI in the next 10 days before January ends? I sure hope so. But if it's not ready, I'd rather wait. So yeah, Kong Swap, folks, is doing a competition, and this is a trading competition where communities compete for bragging rights. So this is coming. I am an advisor for Kong Swap at this time. I've been very transparent about that, but here it is, guys. What team are you going to be on? I tell you what, I'm going to be on Team Kong Swap, and we are going to absolutely destroy everybody else as far as the trading goes. I can almost guarantee you that. At least I'm going to try to be on Team Kong Swap. I wanted to kind of cover the crypto markets because, you know, with Gary Gensler departing, with Donald Trump's meme coin, we have seen a lot of crazy volatility. And I always like these pie charts and things like that. We can see that in the past, January 2013, we saw the markets really pivot and prices skyrocketed. The next bull run, January 2017, again, shortly after, maybe February, March, the prices skyrocketed. I can remember the last bull run very vividly because I was very active in it. And I can remember December, January, February rolling around and thinking, oh my gosh, the bull market is like just kicking in. And that's the same about how I feel right now. The other week, I've just got these like revelations. I'm just like, damn, this feels just like January 2021, January, February-ish. And you can see that in December, we were kind of like hovering right around in here. And I think that we are on the up and coming heels of really seeing that explosive price action. And I'm hoping that the way the markets have been performing are, a signal that this could possibly be one of the last bottoms. It's interesting to see, everything that's going on, the crypto bubbles. It just looks like a war zone. Trump coin down 40%, fart coin down 17%. Lots of blood in the streets, but this is when people should be buying. ICP tokens, guys. You can see it's been just as bad on the meme coins for ICP. Let's just cruise over to the bubbles. And this is just, it looks no different than mainstream crypto, right? Just minefields everywhere. It just doesn't, everything gets impacted. So with that said, ICP folks, it's in this very weird pattern right now, but we are seeing a very nice symmetrical triangle squeeze. And I am hoping to see this thing really start to print soon. I'll be a little concerned, I must confess, if price really breaks this trend line or if price breaks this series of trend lines too badly. So right now, price is really flirting with this previous trend line-ish area. So if you see price really kind of trading down to maybe $8.30, I wouldn't be too alarmed, but anything lower than that, obviously, there may be some concern to be had there. Right now on the charts, we've got a very nice head and shoulders pattern, which is absolutely textbook. I mean, you couldn't really ask for a more textbook pattern here. It's just boom, 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 boom. It is what it is. So right now, this thing is executing. There's nothing we can do about it. But sit and wait to see how much lower this thing goes. But I've got a feeling that we could see $8.25. I'm hoping not, but that could be the case. And, Definity is on the heels of releasing Caffeine AI, which may sway this a little bit more. Now, one project I really haven't covered much in a very long time, but this is why I need you guys in the comments to let me know what projects you want me to look at. There's a lot of people saying, hey, you should check out Ghost. And I said, hey, that's actually a great idea because it's been a long time since I've checked out Ghost. I noticed that they've been having these crazy pumps and dumps over the last, month or two. So with that said, this thing has fallen off quite a bit. It does look like people are gaining confidence and trying to bid this thing back up. There may, and of course, I don't know anything about the Ghost project for that matter. So please don't take anything that I say as financial advice. But, one could argue that maybe there was some sort of cup and handle here forming. Obviously, this is really some choppy trading stuff going on. So right now, it's very interesting. There could certainly be a handle to this cup. But right now it just looks like these mega gigapumps and mega dumps. So it's just kind of one of those things. It's something that personally I'm going to stay away from at this point in time. The daily chart, you can see how this thing is fighting with this 50 moving average currently. So it tried to pop ahead above that, but it just gets sold right back down. EXE, guys, I was really hoping that we would see EXE and this big, beautiful bull pennant that we had execute. But like everything else, the last few days in this market have been an intense shakeout. very intense shakeout. But right now, it does appear that EXE has found a previous bottom of around that 37-cent level. So with that said, we're looking at the 12-hour chart. Price action is kind of far from this Ichimoku cloud, but we don't really know where the markets are going. And personally, I would love to see more of a setup pattern occur. But certainly this could be construed as almost like a double bottom at this floor level of 37 cents. And you can see previously, this is a very chaotic time back in early 2024 of support and resistance for EXE. So still a great project. Price action doesn't dictate that it's not. Shill Gates has done wonderful things for the ICP community. So yeah, this is a great project. Kong Swap in a very similar situation as EXE and Bob. So Kong Swap had this beautiful, beautiful falling wedge that was forming, and I was looking at picking up a whole crap load more of Kong, but the bottom has fallen out. Will this be a good place to buy? Well, price action is quite far from the Ichimoku cloud, which is a great signal that things are kind of oversold. That's what I love about the Ichimoku clouds. When price action gets too far away from the cloud, it acts as like this retractor beam to pull it back in. So I'm hoping that's what happens here. We've had a great run with Kong Swap so far. Unfortunately, the delicate markets are delicate. They're being very delicate. So right now, if we do see a bottom here, we still could maybe consider this some sort of falling wedge to some extent. However, right now for Kong Swap, it would be really nice to see this thing rebound back up to about the 4-cent region. If things get really bad, 0.026 ish could be a nice floor to scoop a bag of Kong Swap up. And this really kind of looks like a former support and resistance line as well. Bob token, guys, this thing is still, in my opinion, doing pretty well. This thing has formed a very nice cup, and I would go out on a limb to say that this could be construed as a very nice handle still with what's going on in the market chop. Now, I do think that Bob has a great shot at really kind of running these charts all the way up to maybe $40. And normally, like when you start to analyze trading a chart like Bob and you start to look at cup and handles, one common technique that traders will try to use to predict the impact and the price velocity of a pattern, especially the cup and handle, is to measure from the top of the cup down to the bottom of the cup, and then low key stack this right on a low of price action in the handle. And that will give us a price tag of about $17, or maybe we could look to the upper end price of right around $40, $42. So I do think that there is a lot of goodness coming still from the Bob project. And of course, you guys can find out more about these charts, maybe on a daily time frame, by heading on over to the FOMO Factory. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys check out FOMO Factory, and we'll see you on the next video.